old hairpin. We're on lap 11 of 23. The top two, are still battling. They have managed to just get away from everybody. And Boomsman's starting to pull away from Swallow. Well, the rest of the field right here in the middle of the pack. This is one great little battle here by everybody. It's really one mistake and you're losing not just 1 or 2 places. You're losing about 7 places in one mistake right now.
Yeah, up ahead, Gianluca caught up to the car number 560 at Club Baval as he chases down Silvernagel. Silvernagel's also now chasing down Gary Thomas ahead of him. That is 1 NRG, and then that's going to be the Mayor's Guard, the Black Tree Racing Crew with the M-Tech logos on. Attempting to chase down Gary Thomas, and we're just past the halfway point of race 1. And what will happen is at the end of race 1, it'll go into a 10-minute break. We'll rejoin you at the start of race 2, and then we will continue the fun then. But for now, Gary Thomas is in 6th position, trying to chase down Alexander Zegert, who's the sort of the gatekeeper of the top 5. He's 3 seconds back away from Daniel Blomqvist. Gary Thomas is about 1.5 seconds behind. He could get the slipstream if he just had a couple of great corners and just was able to close the gap. That's all he needs. But it's just ever so gingerly trying to make the most of what he's got. That was a good exit through the chicane and may just have the time.
The car going wide, that's Gianluca just going a little bit wide there. He's not going to lose time, but that just shows how much they are trying to push these laps and push the speed they can. It looks like up ahead, Steven Nagel is trying to get on to Gary Thomas. Was unable to, just had a little bit of a mistake there going into Red Gate. And now you can see he's putting the car in a position that he would like to make a move. It's not going to work for him. It's going to try and catch up to him now. Expect him to go for a lunge at McLean. It's looking like it right now. Does he go for it? He does a little bit of a lift. Got to be careful. People with different braking zones, and they almost come together. But that's what you expect at Donington. You've got to be ready. This is almost, I hate to use the Julian Palmer meme, this is almost like a street circuit. With how tight and how grouped up everybody is, you've got to be alert. And now he's got the run. This is a really nice run down Starkey Straight. But Thomas wisely puts his car in the middle of the track. Good defense, side by side, into the hairpin they go. Steven Nagel has to yield. Does this give him the better exit, though? It does, but all that time he's lost, he's not going to make a move here. And that whole move started literally a lap ago.
Yep. And going on the inside, looking at the lunge. Silvernagel had the door closed on it by Gary Thomas. Gary Thomas not going to want to give that space up to him. 10 laps to go, by the way. And that one quite quick, Jesus Christ. But it is going to be a bit of a challenge once the tires start dropping off, especially in around this track. Tires will start to drop off quite a bit because of a lot of sweeping corners. The tires will scrub a lot. And it'll be down to the driver to see how much of the tires still have left at the lap 20. Oh, no.
He locks the brakes as well. He knew that wasn't the right move. He knows he's got to be careful. There is time here. He just has to set himself upright. A better old hairpin, he might have that. But all of a sudden, that mistake has now cost him. He lost all that speed, all that momentum through Coppice. And all of a sudden, there's Claude Baval right behind him. He's now looking. Steven Nagel will have to start from scratch. And from trying to get to the front of this train, he is now getting crawled by the rest of the train. Look out, though, for Gianluca. He's straight on to Gianluca. And you can start to see there goes Gary, Steven Nagel, and Thomas. Side by side behind. We've got 2x2 action. Here we go, boys. 2 cars in the lead side by side. 2 cars behind side by side. Who's going to blink? Well, Gary Thomas gets that position when they go into Hollywood and Craner, and so does Gianluca, and they both hold off. And Karen Marin goes past Baval as well. Baval is starting to fall a little bit. Is he going to get attacked from Shelley? Got to keep an eye on this. Will Shelley go for the lunge? He will not. Make one mistake, you lose more than just one position, and we just saw that.
By the way, up ahead, this battle is still ongoing between Boomsman and Swallow. Swallow is still trying to regain the initiative. He'll have lapped cars ahead of him, so he could make the move now. That's the car number 23 of Brian Boomsman, who will have to lap the lapped cars Lap car pulling off to one side, letting this battle go out. But Sam Stallow's now as close as he's ever been. 1.5 tenths of a second behind Boomsma, and is ahead of him. Just ever so. Why is there a mannequin on top of that bridge?